Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. It's this one. What is it you need to focus on? And your past? Your near future? What else is influencing this? Your hopes or fears? I am getting multiple cards on your outcome. Let's see if I can get one card on your potential outcome. Okay. There is a sense of clearing the air that is coming through, and it's coming through pretty loudly right now. So it feels like you're going from a period of being quiet, wanting to keep something to yourself, to getting into a point where you just have to say whatever it is. There's this need to really express whatever you've been keeping to yourself. Looking at the bottom of the deck here, we do have the Two of Cups showing up. So it could be in relation to a relationship, somebody here significant. You might be keeping something to yourself because you're afraid of opening up. That's the sense that I'm getting. Not getting anything more out of that energy, so let's jump into the cards. Here's the clearing the air, Queen of Swords showing up. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. The Queen of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's more about you speaking your mind, having these very clear thoughts that you want to express. That's how this one is coming across. And it's influenced here by the Wheel of Fortune. So positive turn of events, whatever is happening here, you have this need to express it because there's this kind of like getting unstuck, wanting to move forward in a specific direction, which means you have to clear the air. You have to express something here because it's a roadblock. It's preventing you from being able to move forward. But the universe is saying, okay, well, let's focus on why you haven't been really saying this. Why are you keeping this to yourself? Stress, anxiety, fears, sleepless nights. What kind of secret do you want to reveal that has you so stressed out about a situation? And then what is that really based on? Is it based on you've explained this to other people in the past and it just never went well? Is there something about this person specifically that makes you think that they're not going to receive the information well? So something is happening here and you kind of need to dig deep because this feels like it's a trigger that you need to heal. I am seeing the Chariot show up in the past energy. So Cancer may or may not be significant, but this is really about overcoming something. You overcame some sort of obstacle, some sort of challenge. Whatever this is, it feels like it's like a deep, dark secret connected to maybe your upbringing or something that you really never felt like you could express before, but it relates to an earlier time in your life. And it's just one of those points of vulnerability where you're just not able to, or you don't want to freely express this to other people. That's how this is coming across. You are being protected. I'm getting a 7 here in your strength position. I'm seeing a 7 in the potential outcome. There's something about whatever you're going to do, whatever you're about to say is being protected. There's something about this with the 7 of Wands. This is you standing up for yourself, fighting for what you want. This is also a card of resistance. And so this is really speaking about this inner battle that you're having around expressing something here. But you're being protected. Because it's going to be about your delivery with the other person, the way that you're expressing yourself and maybe the context that you're putting around it. If you come at it from like a very combative point of view, they're not going to take it well. But if you come at it from like a reason and these were my feelings at the time and this is why I did what I did, I think it's going to be a better message. Speak from the heart. There's something really authentic about what you're trying to express and kind of figuring out the right way to express it. I am getting the 6 of Pentacles showing up in your near future. So the 6 of Pentacles, I mean, this is a card of generosity. So there's something really open and warm and receiving about this energy. And I'm going to tap into that one a little bit more. I might even get a second clarifying card. We'll see when I get there. But I'm getting a sense of whomever this other person is, this Two of Cups person, They care a lot about you, but it's not just you right now. They care a lot about your well-being. So if this is something that's really impacting you and it's preventing you from moving forward with this person, they want to know. And this person does want to know this information, but it's going to be up to you to really express it. They're not going to try to force it out of you. They're not going to be able to, quite frankly. It's going to be up to you whether or not you decide to open up about whatever this is. When I look at the external influences here, I'm getting the Ace of Cups with the Star. Now, the Star is a healing card. The Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning, something really heartfelt, really emotional. This would be deepening the connection with this person. Deep down, this is something that you want here, but there is a healing element to expressing this kind of deep, dark secret right now. Queen of Pentacles is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So the Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, very practical, very stable. You have this fear about rocking any kind of instability. You've built up such a life for yourself that you don't want anybody to see the cracks that might exist or any kind of weakness within the foundation, but that's not what's happening here. It's about strengthening your foundation. The more open you are about this, now that's not saying take out a billboard on the highway. This is more of opening up to the people that you know, that you care about, that you want this kind of deep connection with, because these are the people that are going to have your back. These are the people that want you to do well and succeed. And if you're getting the feeling that this person does not want you to do well and succeed, you might need to question why you want this person around you. But I am getting the Seven of Swords here showing up in the potential outcome. So this is where I'm getting clearing the air. So there's something about this, though. You're being protected. But that Seven of Swords, I mean, it can be about lies, manipulation, and deceit, but it's about something coming to the surface here. There is something very clearly coming to the surface here. Let's get some additional details. Seriously? Okay. So clarifying the Queen of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune here is the Seven of Swords. You are really getting ready to express something. You've been doing so much work on yourself, and whatever it is that you want to express or kind of open up about connected to your past, you're not the same person anymore. You've grown, you've matured, you've evolved. We've all been on this kind of evolution. And so a year ago to now, you're not the same person, let alone even further back. With the Nine of Swords, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. The universe wants you to let go. Let go of whatever fears, anxiety, sleepless nights you have around whatever this truth is that's being told. Because I don't want to say this in a negative way, but it feels like you're building this up to be more than what it is. And so the other person does have life experience, and they're going to see it through their lens, of course, but this is where you get to put the context in and indicate, okay, these were the feelings that I was having at the time. This is why I made the decision. This is why I did what I did, or this is why something happened to me. And that's really what it's going to come down to. It's the context you're going to put around it that is going to alleviate your own fears around how it's received. With the Chariot, I'm getting the Devil. You definitely overcame something, and it feels like it's pretty significant. Whatever the battle was in the past here, it was breaking unhealthy patterns and habits and all the toxicity in your life. And I'm getting this in two ways. I'm getting one, whatever this was that was in your kind of further back past, distant, but distance going to be different for everybody, versus a recent behavior where if you know you want to be with this person and you want to give this relationship a real chance, you are going to have to open up. And keeping closed-lipped about the entire situation or what you went through doesn't do the relationship any service here. And this is another unhealthy habit that you're breaking. But this is something where these decisions and the actions that were taken to really step out of that devil energy, it happened in the past. With the Seven of Wands, I'm getting the Chariot. Standing up for yourself, a lot of success here. There's something about whatever you went through, it feels really significant. You stood up for yourself. You learned a really valuable lesson about who you are, what you're willing to put up with, and just to what lengths you'll go in order to stand up for yourself. Channel that strength again. Because if this was to go wrong, like let's say your worst case scenario did actually come to light here, You've been through worse. You can bounce back from this. You have that strength within you. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting the Eight of Wands. The conversation is going to go a lot better than you think. A lot better. That Eight of Wands energy, this is a card of communication. This is also forward movement. And so paired with that Six of Pentacles, I mean, this is a card of generosity. Whatever it is that you say to this other person, they're going to understand whatever it is that you're conveying. And again, it's kind of going back to the message. You've got to express it in a way that you feel good about yourself, because that's ultimately how the person, they're not just looking at the word or listening to the words that you say, they're looking at your response today in giving this message, in opening up about this entire thing. What is your body language? How are you framing it? All of these things, these kind of nonverbal cues are going to be picked up by the other person. So kind of keep that in mind. Don't let the stress come to the forefront. Don't make it look like something that it isn't. I don't know if that's going to come across right, but be authentic. Be authentic. With the Star card, I'm getting the Eight of Cups. So there is something that you're leaving behind as a result of this healing. It is that devil energy. So let's get the Ace of Cups. I'm getting the Seven of Cups, but I'm also getting the Three of Swords. And so you kind of went back and forth on whether or not you wanted to really open up to another person, really ever express what you've been thinking or what happened here in the past, how it's impacted you. Because there's something about this relationship here is going to help you heal. Even this simple conversation, even like, let's say fast forward 5 years, you're not together with this person anymore, you've both moved on. The actions that you're taking right now are going to have such a monumental impact on you and your path going forward, because you're going to open yourself up to new possibilities. And that's in other areas too. It's once you conquer this fear around opening up, expressing whatever this is, everything else is going to, I want to say like child's play, but everything else is going to seem so much smaller in scale, much smaller. That Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting the Ace of Swords. There's something about you wanting to clear the air, but then also wanting to maintain your stability. You are able to do that. It's just going to be a matter of how you frame the conversation. With the Seven of Swords, I'm getting the Four of Wands. There's definitely something that's coming to the surface here. Could be connected to a past relationship. Could be, I'm getting a sense that this is blocking you from being in some sort of committed relationship here. Again, that kind of deepening of a connection with another person. There's some sort of secret that needs to be revealed. It does feel like it's on your part, but you could easily flip these energies around. But that Four of Wands clarifying the Seven of Swords, it just feels like you're about to reveal some sort of block or barrier. And then this one feels significant. Yeah, whatever's happening here, you're about to have some sort of brand new beginning, brand new kind of fresh start. It's a fresh start for you in your life. That's how this is playing out. It's because the connection's already existing, so it's not necessarily a fresh start there. It would be a deepening of the connection, but this is a fresh start for you. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.